Hey, how's it going? Lee here. And I want to talk to you about something that you've probably heard about before, but I want to talk and elaborate more about it. So, you've probably heard about the law of attraction. It came from the movie The Secret, and it's pretty much on the premise of thoughts become things. The more things you think about and you consistently think about, the more of those things you attract into your life. So, whether it's good or bad, you attract what you think about most of the time. So recently I was thinking about I'm a car guy. All right. So I was thinking about my next car and my next dream car. And then I have a car in mind and I'm looking at YouTube videos, right? And I see this is my future car. It's a Chevy Camaro ZL1. Now, if you're a car guy or a car gal, you know what I'm talking about. So, at first, I kind of wanted Camaros before I got into Dodge Challengers and things like that. But I said, man, this car looks freaking cool, right? The ZL1. There's different trims of Camaros, but this particular ZL1 is like the top of the line, the fastest, the best Camaro you could get, right? So I saw it and I said, wow, this is a cool car. You know what? I think that will be my next car, right? And so the next day I wake up. I want you to follow me here. Next day I wake up. I'm going to the computer. I'm doing some research, and then I find out that they have a convertible option, which, I have a Dodge Challenger now. They don't have options for convertible Challengers, but the Camaros, the Mustangs, they do. I found out they do. So the ZL1 came with a convertible option, which I was like, whoa, this is crazy. I think that would be even cool. I never got a convertible ever, so I think I'll get a convertible ZL1. So I leave my house. That's I forgot what day. It was in the morning. I was checking that out. I saw it. I just saved it. Kept the website that had a convertible ZL1. So I'm leaving, to go work. And then I go to a car wash because my car is dirty. I go to a car wash. I want you to pay close attention here. I go to a car wash. Get the car wash. You got a free vacuum. I pull up to the free vacuum spot. Guess what car I see right on the other side? Guess what car I see right on the other side? A convertible Camaro ZL1. A Chevy Camaro ZL1 convertible. Exactly the car I was just thinking about and looking up information about. Now the color I was thinking about, I was probably like black, gray, but this one was like a dark red. Still very good looking car. But I just thought for a second and I said, isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy that I was just thinking about this specific car? And what car comes up? Or what car do I pull up next to? The exact car that I was thinking about. And so, after a while, vacuuming my car, I go talk to the guy. He explains to me, oh, this is a great car, blah, blah, blah. We got talking about cars a little bit. But I just got to think about it, how literally what I was thinking about, I attracted it within a few minutes, within less than an hour. You ever had a time when you call somebody out of the blue and then you tell them, hey, what's going on? They say, you know what? I was just thinking about you. You were on my mind. You know what? We think about we think about it lightly, but our thoughts have like energetic powers. Our thoughts, we're energetic creatures. We're all energy, and our thoughts have power. And so when you think about things like the law of attraction, it's a real thing. It's really a real thing out there. And what I want to get to is to really be careful of what you think about on a daily basis. Really be careful of what you're thinking about on a daily basis, because I'll tell you this, the brain doesn't know the difference between positive and negative. And so if you're thinking about things you don't want, you'll attract more of those things every single time. For the most part. Not everything is, you can't just sit there, you can't just sit there and not do anything and then think about $1 million and you're going to get $1 million. But what I'm saying is, you have to be cognizant of the thoughts that are going on inside here. You have to be aware that, listen, the more I think about this right here, this thought, whatever it is, and there's things I struggle with, just like anybody else, right? We all have issues that we struggle with, but you really have to be aware of what you're thinking about on a daily basis, right? Scientists and psychologists have said that we think about 50,000 to 60,000 thoughts every single day. And so a lot of those thoughts might be negative or positive, whatever. But you really want to make sure that a lot of those thoughts are thoughts that you want to happen in your life. So you want to think more positive. And if you find yourself thinking about negative things all the time, you want to ask yourself, why is it like that? Why do I think like that? Or what are the things that I'm absorbing that's causing me to think this way? So if you're watching the news all the time, if you wake up, first thing you do is watch the news, watch about the killings and the shootings and the murders and bombs and everything like that, you're going to be starting to think those negative thoughts throughout your entire day. That's just the way it works. So as opposed to waking up in the morning with gratitude and then you listen to something uplifting or positive, now you tend to have a better positive day. So the whole idea is this. I really believe in the law of attraction. I've seen it happen in my life, not just recently, but since I was a kid. I remember my first luxury car I ever bought. It was a Lexus LS400, and I'll do another video about that. But I was like 24 years old. It was something I wanted because I had seen my cousin drive it in Florida, and at that time I was broke. I had no money. But I just drove inside that car and I said, you know what? I'm going to have this car real soon. I didn't know how I was going to do it. But literally, this is 2008. 6 months later, I had that car in my driveway. Exact car that I thought about. And so I've seen the law of attraction. I've seen it happen in my life for a lot of different things, good or bad. This thing works for the positive and the negative. So if you really want to be careful of what you're thinking about on a daily basis. So I'm trying to reiterate that. Thoughts become things. The more things you think about up here, the more of those things you'll manifest in your life. So just think about your thoughts. And like I said, going back, if it's not good thoughts, you want to get yourself away from situations that's causing you to think these thoughts. So if you have negative friends or negative co-workers or negative family members, you want to really separate yourself and really start distancing yourself from people like that, because energy is real. Negative energy rubs off on you. So you really want to be careful about that, and think about what you want to attract in your life. Think about your goals, your dreams. Visualize, think about those things on a daily basis. More, our minds are, I could go on about this subject. This is a crazy subject I've been researching about lately, recent years, but our minds are really, we're programmed for negativity. So it's easy for us to think negatively. That's why CNN sells negative news, because they know that humans are attracted to that. And so they know that if we say we have negative stories, then you'll tend to be glued to the television and look. If they say it's going to be 90 degrees outside, sunshine, clear skies, blues, nobody's going to be watching. But then they say, 10, 15 people killed in the murder and mall, mass shooting in the mall, boom, everybody's watching. That's because our minds are literally programmed for negativity. Because our minds are pretty much programmed for survival. These are deep subjects I'll get into another video. But just to just to make a point here, the law of attraction is real. Thoughts become things. Whatever you think about, you'll attract. Whatever you constantly think about is what you will attract. So you want to be careful of the thoughts that go inside your mind on a daily basis. All right, this is Lee. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. Please like the like button. It'll be a help out with the algorithm. I really appreciate it. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this. And subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be aware of my future videos. I really appreciate it. This is Lee. I'll see you on another video.